Solar panels are an attractive option, and it's incredibly important to understand the top 5 must-knows about solar panels before purchasing them for your home or before buying a home that has existing solar panels. In this video, I'm going to share with you what you absolutely need to know about solar panels, including what's in the fine print before you sink $30,000 to $50,000 into your solar system for your home, and it's coming right up. Hi, I'm Natalie Randall, former teacher turned realtor and real estate strategist, helping people make their move in and to the Denver and greater North Denver areas. If you want to know everything there is to know about living in Denver and the North Denver area, start now by hitting the subscribe button and make sure to tap on the bell so that you're notified anytime there's a new video that we've made just for you. We welcome any questions, so feel free to call, email, or text anytime. We are here for you when it comes to knowing everything there is to know about living in the Denver area. Make sure you watch till the very end. What do you need to know about solar panels before having them installed in your home? All right, number 1, think before you buy. Most people's largest financial investment is their home, and the average person in Colorado will make a move every 6 to 8 years. With that being said, the return on investment for solar panels is, well, it's kind of non-existent. In other words, unless you plan on living in your home for 20 to 30 years and actually do so, it doesn't make sense to purchase solar panels. The average finance option on these panels can have a term of 10 to 20 years. So you will essentially be paying $30,000 to $50,000 for solar panels on your home that you will move out of in 8 years without paying the panels off. And the worst kicker there is, well, the solar panels do not add any value to your home. I understand that many companies will tell you otherwise, but the truth of the matter is that I have spoken with several appraisers and they have all told me at this point in time, having solar panels does not increase the value of your home. You would be better off investing the $30,000 to $50,000 in other areas of your home that actually produce a return on investment. Curious what those return on investment house projects may be? Click on the button above, this side, maybe this side, to watch a video about the best ways to increase the return on investment in your home. Number 1, read the fine print. Unless you have the cash to pay for solar panels, you will need to finance the cost of them. The cost often runs anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 total, as previously stated. The finance companies that help you purchase solar panels vary greatly. Some of the finance companies will allow you to sell your home with solar panels on it, but will require that the buyer of your home get approved through their requirements. Their requirements can often stipulate a higher credit score than that of which is required to purchase a home. For example, if your buyer has a 690 credit score, but the solar finance company requires a 700 credit score, the finance company will decline the buyer and won't allow the buyer to take over the payments for your financing. If this does happen, the solar finance company may likely give you the option to pay off the solar panels in full or tell you that you will have to find another buyer for your home. The reason the solar finance company can do this is because most of them will have a clause letting you know that you have to notify them within a certain time frame in order to begin this transfer process. When the transfer process is initiated, if they haven't placed a lien on your home for the solar, they can do so at this time. There may be fees to transfer the solar panels to the buyer of your home. Additionally, the solar finance company may require that you pay off a certain portion of the balance before the buyer of your home can assume your existing loan with them. The solar finance companies may also have a clause where your loan is interest only for a certain period of time. At the end of that specific time period, your payment will increase and become an installment loan. This is why it's so important to read the fine print before purchasing solar panels. Number 3, many of these solar panel companies will tell you that you can save money on your taxes by having solar panels, or that you will save money in your energy bill. While this is true, there is a caveat to this. The reality is that if you finance the solar panels, you will likely have a monthly bill between $150 to $300 for the loan. If your utility bill is between $150 to $300 per month, you're not really saving money on energy. You're just transferring where you pay the money for your energy bill. Number 4, transferring panels to your new home. Some of the sales tactics of these solar companies is to tell you that you can take the panels to your new home. While in many cases this can be true, there's quite a few ways this is a bit more complex. If you plan on taking the solar panels with you to your new house, you will need to let your realtor know. Anything that is attached to the property needs to be clearly identified as being included in the sale of the home or excluded in the sale of the home. Additionally, if the panels can be transferred to your new home, you will need to confirm that your new roof has the space for the transferred panels. Also, consider that depending on the pitches in the roof, roofing material, or age of the roof, the existing panels on your current roof may not be able to be installed on your new one. Lastly, when thinking of transferring the solar panels, it's important to know who is responsible for transferring the panels. Will the solar company do it? Are you, as the seller, required to do it? Who is responsible if, while removing the panels from the roof, damage occurs to the roof? Will the solar company repair the roof if they damage it while moving the panels? And what happens if they decide to repair the roof from damage they may have caused, but their repair job is done by them and not a licensed roofer? What happens if the buyer of your home ends up with a roof leak because the solar company patched the roof and wasn't qualified to do so? I certainly don't want to cause or incite any fear. And at the same time, I would recommend proceeding with caution when it comes to solar panels. Let's look at number 5 on our list. Research before you buy. Not all realtors are created equal, and not all solar companies are created equal. If after hearing everything so far, and you still decide that the solar panels are the right move and best option for you and your family, dig deep. Too many times people are burned by companies where their word is not as good as their handshake. Call me old-fashioned, but I believe when you say you're going to do something, you do it. Go online and look for reviews from people that have purchased from different companies. When you have found fairly good reviews for at least 3 companies, dig deep to compare them. Look into their financing options and who the finance company is. Oftentimes, the solar panel company that installs the panels on your home is not the one providing the financing for them. So you'll want to make sure that you look long and hard at those financing companies. You may have a great experience with the solar panel company and not so much with the finance company. In many cases, they could be slow to return phone calls or even provide any assistance to the real estate agents helping the buyer and seller transfer those panels. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up or make sure to comment below with any questions you may have. Let me know if you personally have panels on your home and what companies you have had a great experience with.